Okay, guys, time to talk about the elephant in the room. Literally, the elephant in the room, okay? Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to spring and welcome back to my channel. Now, I will just cut right to the video because I want to make it short since nobody today has time to go deep into reviews, and this film, to be honest, doesn't require a lot of time to spend on. I'm here today to speak about Whale, the film by Darren Aronofsky. So it's a quite popular film with people, and as soon as I saw the poster and I understood that Brendan Fraser is doing a comeback, I really wanted to check it out because I don't think that Brendan Fraser is an astonishing actor, but I'm a Mummy fan, okay? I think The Mummy is the Universal Pictures masterpiece, and that's why for me, Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and all these 2000 cinemas, they have a special nostalgia. So especially because Brendan Fraser was unbelievably popular that period, and he took massive gap, and now he looks really different physically. No body shaming, nothing at all, but we have to be able to speak our mind and not be afraid of these triggers and political correctness all the time. Spare me. So I was quite intrigued, and I really wanted to check this film out, but for some reason it was not shown in the cinemas in Georgia where I live, so I had to wait until it was available online. And when I watched the trailer, I told my friend immediately, this is not my type of film. It seems very cliche, moralistic, very... I can see the director trying to teach us something with the film, which I really, really hate when they are doing that. So I told him, this film I think I won't like. He watched it prior to me and said he loved it. But after a few weeks have passed, he told me that the more he thought about the film, the less he liked it. And after a few days, he started to feel unease about this film, and he started to see all the, victimization of the main character. And he said, oh my God, actually, Salome, this is a bad film. And this all happened before I watched the film. So I downloaded the film and I watched it. I had lower expectations, and when I finished the film, I told to myself, Salome, this is not a bad film. This is the worst film Darren Aronofsky has made so far. And let me tell you something. I have, of course, my own perception of Darren Aronofsky and his filmography. I don't think that he is really talented or innovative in any films, but two. So I have watched most of his films, Requiem for a Dream, Noah, Wrestler, give me any. I watched Fountain, and I was not a fan of Darren Aronofsky even after Requiem for a Dream, which, let's say, it's not a bad film. It's not my type of film, but it's not a bad film. However, when I watched his Wrestler and Black Swan, I was like, oh my God, maybe Darren Aronofsky is up to something, because he changed the style of narrative in Wrestler and Black Swan, and he showed us that he's capable of making a decent film, of making a non-performative, non-linear author type of film. Wrestler for me is the best of the best. That is a really good and decent film. Not only among Darren Aronofsky's films, but in general. In found out that he's doing a comeback of Brendan Fraser, I thought, oh my god, maybe he will do something similar that he did in Wrestler. Disappointed, and I was surprised. How can a person go from Wrestler to Whale? Like, this is a regressive work. So in my opinion, of course, this is my channel, these are my thoughts. If you don't like it, you can watch some other people who are more mass pleasing and, you know, turn the blind eye to things like Whale. But I'm not gonna turn the blind eye to anything, guys. So guys, as I have said, I started looking at Darren Aronofsky and his filmography with huge respect after Wrestler and Black Swan. However, when I watched Whale, I was just severely disappointed because this is not only a bad film, it's a bad written script. And when I found out that he took the play, I was like, no, Darren, no, please God, no. Because one thing that I know as a filmmaker is that a film is not a stage, okay? Theater and cinema are two massively different arts, unless you are doing something very different, like, for example, Lars von Trier did in, what's that film called with Nicole Kidman? I forgot, but unless you're doing something really particular, you should not mess a stage with a film, because that's usually a recipe for disaster, as it is in Whale. The film, as you know, follows an overweight person who is dying, and he is trying to make things right with his daughter, and the whole performance is happening in one room, which is this film is so bad on all levels. This is not a cinematic film. When you watch it, you have the sense that you are watching a play, okay? And there was a lot of a discussion around the overweight suit, that they used this suit, and some other tools to make Brendan Fraser even more overweight. And to be honest, I don't have any opinion towards it. I don't care whether it's a suit or whether it's VFX, or I don't care. This does not have a huge effect whether the film is decent or not. What has an effect on film is good written dialogues, monologues, and the presence of actors, the way the filmmaker uses them. All of which I mentioned was crap in Darren Aronofsky's film. First of all, you know that I view actors as clay in hands of filmmaker. Filmmaker is a person who can make a masterpiece of the clay, or they can totally mess the clay up so it won't end in a good pottery piece. In this case, if the filmmaker does not understand how to use the presence of human being, this is not the actor's fault. So should Brendan Fraser have received an Oscar? Probably yes, because he did everything exceptionally well, everything that Darren Aronofsky expected and asked from him. An actor cannot and won't do the things that director did not ask or didn't expect. That's why the main responsibility, whether the film is good or not, lies on the director almost every time. So I think personally I would have never even nominated someone like Brendan Fraser for this type of performance, because this is a bad performance in a bad film, bad written play. So why should he be nominated for Oscars in the first place? But if we look at it. Did Brendan Fraser do a good job? Yes, because he acted the way the film wanted him to act. So that's my opinion on that. However, overall, I really didn't like the way Oscars went this year. It's ridiculous who they nominated, who they have chosen as winners. Why would he go and do something so linear, so boring, full of cliche, victimizing a person? Oh my god, I hate films that are made to make me pity someone. This is the most disrespectful thing a director could do to his film and to the actors and to human beings. And when they receive Oscar for that, that's even worse, because it means that the society and the majority of people want to pity people, and this is just not healthy for our community in general. Because what film should do, it should make us see. It should not make us pity someone, or like self-victimize ourselves because of obesity, because of poverty. Yes, these are things that we are dealing with, but the film should give us decency and dignity and compassion, and not the pittiness or like overwhelming sadness. And this film just like made me feel like I had to vomit, because this was just so disrespectful, the way Darren Aronofsky treated the obesity of a person. And yeah, this is just not good, man, not good at all, especially because of the fact that somehow I think that Darren Aronofsky knows how to make films, but I think he is making films according to the certain recipe that will give him recognition and awards. I think that he knows what a good film is because he has made Wrestler and Black Swan, but I think he wants Oscar nominated films, you know what I mean? And for Oscar, this recipe worked because Oscar is very linear. And yeah, I think that he knows the truth, but he wants to pretend because he maybe wants this recognition. And maybe, sometimes filmmakers, they want awards and money more than more than self-fulfillment. So maybe, I'm not here to judge. He gets what he wants. So another thing I wanted to say is that after watching Whale, I thought, oh my god, maybe I should rewatch and check his earlier films out. So I also watched a film, Mother, and I was like, oh my god, Darren, what the hell, what the fuck are you doing, man? These amazing actors in your hand, and you make them feel like puppets. This Bible narration and the allegories and metaphors, when you don't fully understand the beauty of Bible stories, it's just, I don't know, or maybe he understands and this is in execution or something went wrong, but the Mother was also so artificial. So these films are just unnecessary for me because they are not innovative, and this allegory of Adam and Eve and Bible stories, it's just, oh my god, I was like, what the fuck, man, you can do so much more in life. And I said what I said. I really wanted to make this video and just tell all the people who think like me that you're right, you're not wrong. The fact that a lot of people like this film doesn't make it a good film, and what when I watched the performance of all the actors here, I could not help but wonder like what goes in a filmmaker's head when they are writing this stuff, you know. However, I will say that the a mother of the daughter Samantha, she was the most genuine because she has this amazing presence, and this was the only character that I liked. And Brenda Fraser's and the daughter and the man, this missionary man. Oh my God, crap, bullshit. I don't know who is worse. Especially the daughter. The daughter was such a cliche character. I mean, I just have no words to explain how bad that performance was. And thank you guys for watching this video. I am watching lots of interesting films this week and I'm super excited to share them with you. I just wanted to get this video out and be done with it, and lots of interesting recommendations will come up on this channel. I don't recommend you to watch this film, but out of interest we should watch everything, you know. So thank you, have a great day and come back for more thoughts. Bye bye.